Welcome to a journey of understanding, a journey that explores the inevitable end of life, death. This exploration seeks to demystify death from a biological perspective. We'll dive into the cellular level, where the cessation of function marks the onset of death, and explore how vital organs gradually fail. Moreover, we'll delve into the experiences of those at the brink of life, attempting to comprehend what the dying might be feeling. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of life's final chapter. Death, from a biological standpoint, is a process, not an event. It unfolds gradually, cell by cell, until the collective symphony of life within us falls silent. This process is fascinating, albeit a bit morbid, and is crucial in understanding the very nature of life itself. Let's start at the microscopic level with the cells that comprise our bodies. Cells are the building blocks of life, constantly regenerating to keep us alive and healthy. However, when we die, this process of regeneration halts. This is known as cellular death. Cells die due to lack of nutrients and oxygen, both of which are supplied by blood. When the heart stops beating, blood flow ceases, depriving cells of their necessary sustenance. Without these vital elements, cells begin to break down. This is the first step in the biological process of death. As more and more cells die, our organs start to fail. Each organ in our body has a threshold, a point at which it can no longer function due to the number of dead cells. The liver, kidneys, lungs, and ultimately the brain all follow this pattern of progressive failure. This is known as organ failure. The brain, the command center of our bodies, is the last to succumb. When brain cells begin to die, our consciousness fades. The brain's electrical activity, which we measure as brainwaves, slows down and eventually stops. This is the moment we typically associate with death. However, even after the brain has ceased all noticeable activity, some cells, particularly in the skin and digestive system, can remain alive for several days. This is because not all cells require the same amount of oxygen and nutrients, and some are more resistant to their absence. But eventually, all cells meet the same fate. They break down and return their components to the earth, completing the circle of life. This intricate process of decay and return is as natural as life itself, a stark reminder of our biological roots and inevitable destiny. When the cells stop functioning, life ends and death begins. The cessation of life is not instantaneous. It's a gradual process. This journey towards the end begins when the heart, the life-giving engine, starts to falter. The rhythm of life that pulses through our veins begins to slow down, becoming erratic before finally coming to a standstill. This is known as heart failure, and it's often the first sign that death is near. Simultaneously, our lungs, the bellows that fuel the fire of life, start to struggle. Breathing becomes labored, then irregular, and finally ceases altogether. This cessation of breath is another critical signpost on the road to death. Now, let's turn our attention to the organs. They're like the various instruments in an orchestra, each playing their vital part in the symphony of life. But as death approaches, these organs start to falter. The music becomes discordant, and one by one, the instruments fall silent. This is known as organ failure, and it's a significant step in the process of dying. Throughout this process, the body is slowly shutting down, closing for business, and preparing for its final rest. It's a complex, intricate process, reflecting the complexity and intricacy of life itself. The finality of death comes with the silence of a once vibrant heartbeat. Death is the inevitable end to life, and it can occur for a variety of reasons. Let's start with diseases. Our bodies are complex systems, and diseases can disrupt these systems in many ways, leading to death. This could be a result of a major organ failure, like that of the heart or lungs, or due to a devastating illness such as cancer, which can spread and affect multiple parts of the body. Aging is another key player. As we age, our cells gradually lose their ability to function properly. This can lead to a slow decline in overall health and eventually death. Trauma, too, can cause death. Accidents, falls, or any form of physical harm can result in severe injuries that the body is unable to recover from. It's also worth noting that sometimes a combination of these factors can lead to death. Regardless of the cause, death is a universal experience. The experience of dying is as unique as the individual experiencing it. It's an intimate journey that encompasses a spectrum of physical and emotional experiences. Our understanding of this process is still evolving, but let's delve into what we know so far. Physically, the body starts to shut down. Breath becomes irregular, perhaps even stopping for short intervals before starting again. The heart rate fluctuates and the skin may cool. These are natural parts of the dying process, not signs of discomfort or distress. Simultaneously, there are the emotional experiences. Some people may feel fear or anxiety, while others find a sense of peace or acceptance. There's no right or wrong way to feel. It's a deeply personal process. Interestingly, the brain plays a crucial role in this journey. As the body shuts down, the brain releases endorphins, nature's painkillers. These endorphins can create a sense of calm and help ease physical discomfort. Some individuals may even experience what's known as nearing death awareness, a heightened sense of understanding and perception. Moreover, many dying individuals report having life review experiences where past memories come into sharp focus, or having visions of departed loved ones. These experiences, often comforting, may serve as a coping mechanism during this transition. In the face of death, the human body and mind show a remarkable capacity for resilience and peace. Understanding death helps us to better appreciate life. We've delved into the biology of death, exploring how our cells cease to function, leading to the shutting down of vital organs. We've discussed how and why death occurs, be it due to disease, aging, or trauma. And we've considered the potential experiences of the dying person, from physical sensations to emotional states. We hope this exploration has provided a deeper understanding of this inevitable part of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey.